Well, Cherry Blair, a renowned international lawyer, is currently addressing the media on corruption cases in Botswana. Let's listen in.
Motsepe herself has vindicated her reputation. More than that, she has enhanced it. But she is also very conscious that she was not alone in being the target of these vicious lies, and others also will have had their reputations restored today, in particular former President Khama himself, Wilhelmina Maswabi, who was Butterfly, who was imprisoned for 16 months as a result of these false allegations against her, and of course the late Isaac Kuzogi, who died before he could live to see his reputation restored. This has been a 6-year fight, and reputation is precious, and it's particularly precious for someone like Ambassador Motsepe, who is not just known as an extremely successful businesswoman here in South Africa, is known as a sister of Botswana because she studied there and has huge friendship and admiration for the Botswanan people, and of course she has a position as an ambassador of the African Union and a position internationally, where just the other week she received an award in the UK, in London. So now she can rest assured that the vicious lies that were told against her have been comprehensively debunked and justice has been done. She only ever sought to stand up for truth and justice, and now that has happened. She can put it all behind her and continue with her excellent work as a businesswoman, as a philanthropist, and of course as a diplomat.
Well, you want me to? I suppose you want me to.
Do you want me to move this? I'll move it to him, shall I?
Yes. I think the settlement that has been talked about was important, because we are talking here about a person of the stature of the ambassador who was defamed. Sometimes one wants to unpack what defamation really means. And it has got 4 elements. The one is that there is a false statement which purports to be a fact. Secondly, there is a publication or a communication of that falsity to a third person or persons. Thirdly, the fault must amount to at least negligence on the part of the defamer. It's not enough for the defamer to say, well, I really didn't mean to do what I did. If it is clear objectively that there was a level of negligence, then it is no defense for the defamer to say that they did not intend or mean to harm the person so defamed. And the 4th element, of course, is that the harm caused by this false statement that was published or communicated must be to the reputation of the person so defamed. Now, we all know the work that the ambassador has been doing. You only have to recall some of the accolades and the distinct recognition that was given to her just recently, not just here in South Africa. In the UK, she's a well-known businesswoman, even in elsewhere other than here in South Africa. Now, all of those who know the sort of falsehoods that were spread about her, that she really wanted a regime change in Botswana when it is reduced to its bare, understanding, that she was intending or promoting terrorism. Now, when once there are those false statements made, as they were made here, you must take into account by imagining what it does to the reputation, not only of herself, but also as a businesswoman of her, of her business. So, of course, she got ably represented, and I'm personally speaking, I'm not surprised that there was a settlement. And because if he had not been settled in the manner in which I understand it was, then it was going to be long drawn. And sometimes the further damage to the reputation or character of the person defamed continues, because in seeking to prove the case, some of the things that were falsehoods, that were spread, get repeated over and over again. But I think the legal team that represented the ambassador was determined that this matter must be fought to the bitter end, because.
All right, we're going to come out of those live proceedings there by Cherry Blair, who's a renowned international lawyer, alongside senior counsel Dumisa Ntsebeze there, in relation, of course, to the Bridgette Motsepe defamation issue in Botswana.